Change does not happen by chance, it happens by choice. Do you still have the passion to pursue your dream? If yes, then this video is for you. If no, I'll still give you two options. Either you watch till the end, maybe you get a change of mindset on giving up on trading, or yes, you want to give up, then you can skip this video. So before we go on to today's video, I want to use this opportunity to wish you Merry Christmas, and we're hoping for the best in 2025. 2024 was a lot of challenges up and down, but yet still, the year has come to an end. Whether you were profitable or you weren't profitable, all the same, we are all here. And you still have the passion, you still have the zeal to continue trading in 2025. So this is a time you need to sit down, because the last 15 days of the year is not good for trading, and the first 15 days of every year is also no good for trading. Why? Because this is the time the big banks, the gurus will be going on break. It's a festive season. Occasionally people will be going to beaches and going to enjoy their life. So this time is not good for trading. So let's use this moment, go through what we did in the year 2024, because maybe you couldn't get opportunity to document all your trading. So this is the best time for us to sit down and talk about what happened in the year 2024. So before we start, take a sheet of paper. We are going to group 2024 into four categories, which is going to be in quarters. So we have the first quarter of the year, second, third, and the fourth quarter of the year. After you group this 2024 into four, let's go to the trading platform, whether MT5 or MT4. We are going to go to the history starting from January 1st. Maybe you started trading January 1st or after January 1st. You should go through from the day you started trading in January. That will be the first quarter. That will be January to January, February, March. That's the first quarter. You just go through all the pairs that you trade. I know some of you guys trade more than 5 different pairs, which is not advisable. So after watching this video, I believe you are going to stick to some few currency pairs or commodities. I only trade gold. Back in the days, I was trading different kind of pairs, but I decided to trade only gold. So after you are able to group this, we are going to group according to pairs. When you go to the history, you know the pairs that you trade. Let's assume that you trade pound USD, pound JPY, gold, and other stuff. Just write every single pair that you trade. Just be sincere to yourself. Write every single pair. Pound USD, you just write under the first quarter of the year. Pound USD, pound JPY, Euro JPY, gold, and other stuff. Just write according to. After that, you just go through the history, the trade that you took. So under the first quarter of the year, just write maybe pound USD. Under the pound USD, write win, lose, or win or lost. Then when you go through the history for the first quarter, and maybe the first day you won pound USD, you take the second week you lost pound USD. You know how you traded, so you are the best person to figure out. Just take everything: win, lost, win, lose, win. Just write everything down. Then you come to the next pair, maybe gold. Just do the same thing. Just be sincere to yourself. Just write everything down. After you are done with the first quarter, then move on to the second quarter of the year. Do the same thing. Move to the third and the fourth. Do the same thing. After you are done with that, you are going to calculate based on percentage. Let's assume that you took 10 to 15 trade on pound USD in the first quarter of the year. You win maybe 9 out of 13 or out of 15. Just track into percentage. Come to the second pair. Do the same thing. So the first quarter of the year, which pair was leading? Come to the second thing. After that, just combine everything together at the end of the year. So first, second, third, and the fourth quarter, combine the percentage that you had on each of these single pairs that you trade, and you also strike into percentage. You see, just strike everything into percentage. After you are done with that, select the top best 3 pairs that you perform better. Maybe you trade more than 5. Just select the first 3 that you did best or you did better. Going forward 2025, these are the 3 currency pairs that you are going to trade, whether commodity or whatever it is. Just take the top 3. The rest, just dump them. We are just trying to reduce the number of currency pairs that we trade. in the previous year, so which is 2024. So 2025, we are going to start with only 3. That will be the currency pair that we are going to deal with. So now let's talk about the trading plan. What was your trading plan? What was your trading rules? What strategy were you using? You can go through the first quarter of the year. Were you consistently using one strategy? If yes, then that's a bonus for you. If not, you were jumping from one strategy, from one trading plan to another trading plan, then go to the first quarter of the year. Second, already you have the performance. Which of the quarter you perform better? Then, what strategy were you using during that period? Let's assume that you were using SMC, ICT, whatever it is. Then you are going to stick to that strategy, which you perform better. But if you were using only one strategy throughout, then you are going to stick to that trading plan and trading strategy. So that is the other side. Moreover, we are going to also talk about the risk management, which is the most important part that you need to you cannot expose all your account balance to the market. Even if 1 cent, it will take out from you. It will take from you. So first quarter of the year, what was the loss size we're using? Was it consistently using one reasonable loss size? If yes, stick to that. You cannot just have $100 account and taking a loss size of 0.10, 0.20. It doesn't make sense. To me, it doesn't make sense. If you are holding an account balance of $100, the maximum loss size that you can go is 0.02. You don't have to risk more than 5% of your capital on just a single trade. Every day, at least, you can risk 5% of your capital, not just on a single trade. You can share among the pairs that you trade. Pound USD, maybe you risk 2%. Gold, you risk maybe 2%. Euro USD, you can risk something like 1% or 1.5%, which is reasonable. So don't let anybody deceive you that Forex is the easiest way to make money. I'm telling the truth. Forex trading is the fastest way to become poor and the slowest way to become rich. I hope you get it. Forex trading is the fastest way to become poor and the slowest way to become rich. That is it, period. Nothing more. And one thing I personally tell my students, understand the market and the market itself give you money. As simple as that. So let's move on to the final part, the final thing, which is very important, bro. It's very, very important. You have to follow your trading plan. Maybe Monday you don't trade, don't even bother yourself, open the chart. Friday you don't trade, don't bother yourself, open the chart. Just be sincere to yourself, be disciplined. When you enter into the market, either sell or take profits. Finally, don't think technicals are more important than psychology. Psychology is very important. You have to control your emotions. You have to be consistent with the loss size. You have to follow your trading plan. Sometimes you enter into the market and the market will be in your favor. You'll be tempted to take your profit, but the problem is when the market is against you, you'll be holding the trade, hoping that the market will reverse and go into your favor. But when the market is in your favor, you'll be tempted to take your profit. So the best way to solve this issue is to set your stop loss, set your take profit. Just leave the market to run. You have to understand, you have to master your psychology. You have to master your psychology. After you master the psychology, trading is going to be, I wouldn't say it's going to be easy, but it is going to help you, because once your emotions or your psychologies are not right, you wouldn't be happy in trading. There will be a lot of things there'll be a lot of things going through your mind. Is trading real? Is it possible to make it in trading? Yes, it is possible. Once you are able to master your psychology, Charlie, it is easy. Allow the market to do whatever it wants to do. Sometimes it will be going in profit and it will come into negative, from there it will move. So allow the market to play. Just leave the market. You have nothing to do with the market. The market makers or the market itself will push to the direction if you are right. And no one is perfect in this industry. So you have to accept that when you lose, accept losses. When you are in profit, you have to also control your emotions. Don't be happy so much. Don't be happy too much that you have won the trade. Sometimes it will go against you for a week, for 2 weeks. Sometimes even 1 month, you'll be in negative. That is why I say you need to use proper risk management. So let's assume that 1 week, 2 weeks, you are still in negative. But because you are using proper risk management, your account will be available when the time comes and you are in profit. So guys, 2025 is going to be a year of breakthrough to some of you guys. So let's hope for the best. 2024, now you know all your problems. One legal practitioner in Ghana once said, if you identify a problem, you automatically get a solution to your problem. So guys, 2025, let's be disciplined. Now we know all our mistakes. After reviewing your trade 2024, you get to know where you fall short, where you have the challenges, where you were ups and down. So you use this period to solve all these things. 2025, then we are not going to repeat such mistake again. So guys, if you don't know who I am, I'm just Lord, the only son in Africa, and let's meet in 2025. But before we close for the day, I from 1st January to 5th January, I'm going to release another video which is going to be step by step if I'm to start trading in 2025. You need to watch. Guys, you need to watch. So if you don't know who I am, I'm just Lord, the only son in Africa, and I say until then, peace out.